And while we're speaking of fitness, this is your reminder to walk more. And I know that sounds a bit ironic as I'm recording this sitting in my car, but walk more. It's one of the easiest exercises that most people can incorporate into their day. There's lots of great exercises, of course, running, going to the gym, weights, all that stuff is great. I'm not saying don't do it, but walking is an exercise that most people could incorporate into their day without having to make too many changes into the day. For example, if you want to go toilet and you got 2 toilets in your house, go to the one that's further away, things like that. If you get a bus to work, get off a stop or 2 earlier and walk the rest of the way. If you get the train to work, get off a stop earlier and walk the rest of the way. In fact, for some of you guys, getting off a stop earlier could potentially save you a lot of money as well, because the way the trains work with the zones and things like that, it could so be that one stop can make a massive difference in the finances too. So another thing to keep in mind. Or if you get a cab somewhere, maybe get a cab driver to drop you off a little bit earlier than where you're going to, like maybe half a mile earlier from where you're going to walk the rest of the way. Oh, let me add this in real quick, so I just remembered. But if you're a driver and you go in some place, you get to the car park at the back of the car park or just further away from the place you're going to, like the shop or whatever, and then walk the extra distance. But it's something that most people just incorporate into their day because it's all activity. It's all activity, and just adding little bits of activity here, there, throughout the day, you might find that you can walk an extra 6,000 steps, for example, 7,000 steps, which is the equivalent of around 3-ish miles, so like, that's not going to be the exact amount for everybody, depending on, what type of job you do and that whole thing. Maybe it's an extra 1,000 steps or whatever. But the point is it's more than what you would have been doing had you not done it, right? So it's just adding a little extra activity to your day in various points of your day. And then throughout the day, you've walked an extra mile. You've done an extra 2 miles or whatever it works out to, but it's just an easy way that most people can incorporate more activity into your daily routine without making massive adjustments to your daily routine, because you have to make time to go to the gym. You have to make time to go running. You have to make time to do lots of different things. Walking, you can just kind of do. You could just kind of do, and you don't really have to change much. So yeah, this is your reminder to walk more. It's a great exercise, a very underrated exercise, but it's still an exercise nonetheless. And even though it's not the exercise that's going to make you lose, 10 kilograms in 2 days or whatever, it's still something that's just added to your day and helps you build a consistent, sustainable routine of being more active throughout the day. So yeah, walk.